Which state is the most underrated in producing good football teams? But the answer is the great state of Utah. They're putting out more winning products than Apple right now.
They were going to use the Utah game to get right. Utah's not a team you just use to get right. That's not them.
What is going on? We are live. Kind of get the gimbal up here. We're doing it live. We're screwing it up. Oh well, we're live. What is going on? I am Andy. This is Life Elevated State of Utah Football. We are here live. IMG Academy takes on Corner Canyon Football. 14 minutes. And this is going to be an exciting matchup for Utah football. Now with IMG Academy, if you haven't watched them play, they have some very exciting prospects at quarterback. They have Ty Hawkins. He's a 4-star in the composite. He is currently committed to SMU. And then you have at running back Donovan Johnson, who is recovering from a torn ACL. He is dressed up. He is ready to go. He is committed to Michigan. He looks to make his first game in over a year, and they'll be interesting to see because IMG Academy likes to run the ball. They like to control the clock. They like that pace, and then they open up the passing game. So at the wide receiver position, there's 3 players to take note. The first one is Donovan Olugudi. He is currently committed to Missouri. He's a 4-star in the composite, a big body receiver, very good mover, very athletic. And then you have Braden Dines to the right. He is currently committed to Washington. He's more of a strong type receiver, but he can work outside as well. And then you have Adonis Noyes, who's currently committed to Kansas State. And then on the defensive side, they are loaded for the 25 and the 26 class. Now with Corner Canyon last week, we saw Helman Kasuaga made his debut for Corner Canyon. He went 18 for 20, over 400 yards, had over 4 touchdown passes. Accelerated very nicely. He was able to connect with 5-star Jerome Miles, who is currently uncommitted, but now at the running back position, we have Bryton Brady. He set a school record for rushing yards last week against American Ford. And he is going to be the key to the game because if we're going to get running long it might well be a blowout. Now the teams are currently in the locker room, and when I was watching them, IMG Academy was very good warming up. They were in their positional grouping was very good. Ty Hawkins looked very good. It'll be, like I said, his first game for IMG Academy. He comes in from Texas. It'll just be interesting. It is a full crowd. We try to see if I can pan it over. I mean, this is a one-man crew here, and you're asking a non-tech guy to kind of do some tech stuff. So we're live. I have no idea if you guys can even see. Well, that's the crowd. And right now, both teams are in the locker room. This is the field. It's a nice looking field. So currently right now in Utah, it is currently about 85 degrees, not too warm in the evening. But we are waiting for the game to kick off. It's going to kick off in about 11 minutes here. And with this game, man, I know we're live, but all right, they're doing the national anthem. I mean, we're doing this live here, so going to take minutes. Got some USA chants. So we are 9 minutes from kickoff. And right now, both teams are still in the locker room. I want to say it's probably at least tough football. Guys, not talking about Texas football. We got a good, I'd say, 1,500 people here. It's not bad at all. Kickoff is in 8 minutes. I know Nino is producing me. He's probably cringing back right now because I'm left to my own devices here. Got the whole camera set and everything. But with Ty Hawkins for IMG Academy, what I'm looking forward today is I want to see his dual threat ability. I want to see how he does on the road. You know, he comes in from Texas, kind of spent the later part of the summer in Florida, getting acquainted with his team, and then they go on a flight all the way to Utah. This game was originally supposed to be on Friday evening. IMG Academy asked Corner Canyon to move it to Thursday because flights are cheaper for the entire team, and Corner Canyon did agree to it. So that's why they are doing it Thursday night with this game. It should be a pretty good game. I think the key factor for Corner Canyon is how is Helden Kaswa going to do against this pass rush? With the Corner Canyon offensive lineman, they have one really good prospect who's a 4-star, Asun Tafa. He is lined up to have some business this coming season. He's already visited Oregon. He is a prime prospect on the offensive line. But other than that, they have a bunch of unranked guys. So it is going to be interesting to see if Kasuaga uses his legs to kind of move around. He didn't really do much of that last week against American Fork. With American Fork in that game, they kind of started off slow. If you didn't watch that game with Kasuaga, he had a couple of botched snaps. That one was lost for a fumble and another was recovered. He settled down in the second quarter, and they finally got in their groove against American Fork. And you know, if you take a look at American Fork to IMG Academy, it's going to be a big jump in class. So I'm kind of interested to see how Kasuaga does. You know, he made the jump from 5A football in Utah to 6A for Corner Canyon, and now you have a prestigious program in IMG Academy coming in to play. And then what I'm also looking for is the Corner Canyon secondary. How are they going to hold up? You know, we know with IMG Academy, they are going to run the ball. So they might put in box to kind of stop the run, but that's going to open up the secondary. That's going to open up the deep passes. So I think it's going to be a game of cat and mouse and what IMG Academy is going to do and how Corner Canyon is going to kind of play off of that. So I'm looking forward to that. With Corner Canyon, in the past, I want to say about 7 years, they've only lost 4 games against Utah opponents, but whenever they have faced a nationally ranked team, they have struggled. So I do want to see how they, stack up this year with the team. They have a lot of offensive weapons. On defense, they are a little bit smaller, so I think they might be wise to play zone coverage and kind of let IMG Academy get the 5-6 yard runs, and then kind of rotate in guys on the front 7. I think if they try to play some pressure in the box and try to do that, I think with Ty Hawkins right over the top, and then I think we got a big blowout. Now we are 5 minutes away from the game starting. Neither team is on the field. We're doing this live. We're going to time it at kickoff so I can kind of show you the kickoff of the game. Once again, Nino producing me. He's probably laughing his ass off because I'm out here all by myself doing all this. Got to control the gimbal. Got to control the mic. Got to figure all this out live. But you know how we do at the CFB Nation. Now, one thing that I do want to talk about is Joe Miles, the 5-star receiver who is currently uncommitted. All indication is that he is going to commit to the University of Utah and then pair up with Isaac Wilson, his former teammate from last year. If that does happen, I do think that Utah football will definitely be back And I'm going to try to turn this around. We got IMG Academy coming onto the field. Here they are in their glory from Florida. Number 2 is Ty Hawkins. There he is. Ty Hawkins, SMU commit. I don't know how well you guys saw that. I'm doing all this by myself. We are live. We're going to go as far as we can so that we can get you the kickoff of the game. So if I got to stall some more, definitely do that for you guys. Now, with Corner Canyon, when we go back to Corner Canyon, when we go back to Jerome Miles, with this commitment date set for October 30th, it'll be interesting. He was a commit to Ole Miss and then kind of decommitted when some, troubling issues at Ole Miss, possibly with some lack of funds causing guys to kind of decommit. You also saw Ackland Deer, he decommit. He is now at Alabama. And then, with Joe Miles, if he stays in home, that is going to be a big get for Utah and for the entire program. It should definitely be very fun for Utah. And if we're going to tell you, they have a very nice receiver, Kai Meza. Kai Meza, class of 2026, wide receiver. He had a big game last week at American Fork. He'll be a wide receiver too, and he's going to have to step up just in case IMG Academy does cover Jerome Miles. On the other side, we have Kenny. They are also on the field. For those of you who don't know, Corner Canyon, they have their own TV network. They're charging $20 to watch this game live, or you get it free the next day. But we're bringing you some of the coverage live and free on the CFB Nation. Here comes Corner Canyon, rushing onto the field, before the crowd. This is the home opener for Corner Canyon. So we are moments away from kickoff. It should be a very exciting game. Great atmosphere. Kickoff is almost underway. IMG Academy is going to get the ball first. Goes out of the end zone. That's the opening kick. Try to get the first snap for Ty Hawkins at IMG Academy. Corner Canyon defense is already lined up, ready to go. Here comes IMG Academy. For the first snap for Ty Hawkins, SMU commit. Donovan Johnson, the commit from Michigan, is not in the starting lineup. Don Olaguti is. He's lined up to the far side. Hawkins looks, snaps the ball. It's going to be a handoff. It's 5-6 right here. So there we are. Gotcha to opening kickoff. Somehow filibustered to make it work. Nino Brown definitely is ready for this to be done because this was a fiasco. I am Andy. This is Life Elevated State of Utah Football. IMG Academy versus Corner Canyon Football. We'll see you next time, guys.
Which state is the most underrated in producing good football teams? But the answer is the great state of Utah. They're putting out more winning products than Apple right now.
They were going to use the Utah game to get right. Utah's not a team you just use to get right. That's not them.